Alright, let's get this one started. And this is also where it's going to end, though, because Wily 3 is an interesting stage. You see how shooting those generators opens the gate locks above? Yeah, I bet when we shoot down all 6 of them, we're going to unlock the way to the boss. So let's get going, because we got a long round trip to make here. This area, once we get past these spike wheels, is the central hub. You can see a path that goes left, down, and right. We're going to start things off by going left. Not the best idea in the grand scheme of things, as I'd find out later on. But, you know, first try, not that big of a deal yet. This is probably the easiest of the 3 routes to go, so I'd recommend taking it last. Always got to be careful on those little transitions. I've mentioned it before, but yeah. Now, those hammers, at the time, I was thinking maybe they'd be insta-kill like the pistons in Wily 2 of Mega Man 10, but nah. Although, I'm still going to play very, very cautiously around them. I guarantee you that much. I am not, however, going to play that cautiously around the shield attackers, but thankfully that one gave us a little bit of health, so yeah, that's going to become kind of a recurring theme if I remember this one right. Just gotta keep on going forward and try not to get smashed by those dang things. And definitely not get hit by the spike wheels, because we do not want to fall off. But yeah, you see that generator? Easy thing to get there. Now be careful when you slide out of this passage, because I remember the spikes there. And yes, they're on the other side of the room too. You just gotta watch where you're going here. Unfortunately, this lower path is definitely the hardest one, because there are 2 generator switches to hit, and a lot of trouble on the way. I was worried there was going to be another little spike pit waiting below, but not this time. But here it is, and oh no, those disappearing blocks. Let's see. Yeah, if you miss here, you are a goner. Gotta time it right. And we did. And we did again. And let's celebrate and not see this shield attacker. But you know what? Who cares? You don't do that much damage, pal. I ain't worried about you. Nope. What I am worried about, however, are these very small jumps. As we all know, I've been a little nervous about those throughout the Wily stages after that one miss in Wily 1. But it's not too bad, and I can tell you right now, I would have to make those jumps again at some point. But here, I'm looking to see if we can take out the generator with our special weapons. Now, we gotta do this with the Buster. Again, these jumps are not that difficult, but when you're already kind of out of it when you're playing, you know, just make it easy. Although this one, there's no excuse. Come on, B. I think I'd never played Mega Man before. You'd be right. Wait, what? Yeah, I'm thinking about using Rush Jet here, and that would be a big mistake, because I can see that wall just on the edge of the screen there. These jumps aren't that difficult. Come on, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Get on down, get on over before that one disappears on us. And sure enough, the other gate generator's right there. That would make 5 of the 6 already. Now at this point, if you were in the mood to do a speed run, you could just jump right on the spikes, because again, well, actually not again, I don't think I've mentioned this. The start and the end of Wily 3 is also the only place where you'll spawn in. There are no checkpoints in this stage. When you lose, you go back to the start. Could be a very good thing, though, if it's your last generator, which we're going to go after right now. I don't know if it's going to show up, but right about here is where the game would hiccup on me every now and then. So you see me pause in my movements. I don't think that it showed up in the video, but believe me, it happened during the gameplay. And that's always a bit of a problem, and oh, crud, I told you to watch that, me. Oh well. Yeah, 5 out of 6, doing pretty well. Minus the whole, sliding into a spike wall thing. I do like how it shows which ones you haven't taken out, in case you've forgotten for some reason. But yeah, let's do this with a little bit more skill than last time. And patience, that's more important than anything. Although, that guy got me again. Okay, take it easy. Now let's slide on under. A little later than I would have liked, but you know what? It doesn't matter. As long as you make it, it's a good slide. Now, this part could be dangerous if you get hit, because I would expect the hammers would keep Mega from moving long enough for him to fall right into a pit. Don't want that. This path is not that bad. It's a little harder than the first, as you can definitely see, but I still wouldn't put it up there in the hard category. Maybe moderate. Just gotta make sure you watch those shield attackers and keep jumping into them. That's the real strategy here you want to do. That is Bean's pro tip for the day. You want to get hit by every shield attacker. It will take the pressure off you. And always use Rush Jet, even on jumps that are totally easy to make. There we go. See, now we know that they aren't going to kill us, so maybe we won't use the thing as much. I don't know, after Wily 2's water wheel jumps, it's like, okay, maybe I can make some of these now. I mean, these jumps aren't too... That was my pro speedrun strats. I just wanted to get to the elevator here, because now we've opened the lock. No, don't angry hop, Mega Man. We did good. Pretty long stage, but at least it has a great remix. I love the Wily 2 theme from Mega Man 3. I also love the Mega Man 3 boss song, but I'm surprised we aren't getting the Wily boss music for here. And we've got the Mega Man killers showing up from Mega Man 10, and of course the Game Boy games. Anchor was always one that gave me a little problem back when I was a kid. And a little bit, I think, when I did the Game Boy series, although, forgive me, that's been almost... No, that hasn't been almost. It's been 8 years since we did that one. Man, time flies. At this point, I'm just trying to see if I can beat them Buster only. If you look down at how long this video is, yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. But we can definitely get Anchor out of the way, because he's not too bad. He'll just, throw his reflected shock back at you. But this guy... Mega Man 3 on the Game Boy, it's punkin'. Oh, man. Yikes. He's a tough customer. Unlike in the Game Boy game where you fight him, the thing that throws me off here is that the room is so much wider. So in other words, the timing on when your shots have to come in to hit him is way different. Yeah, we're totally going to have ourselves a death montage while I try to figure out his weakness. Good news is I found it. It's Laser Trident. Bad news is, that was my last life. Well, we'll get him next time. Or not. And to be fair, that wasn't even the next time, because I suffered a second game over in this stage. Missed a couple of spike and disappearing block jumps, and then had Punk take me out 3 more times, so... He has cost me 7 lives in this stage at this point, and I had been playing for nearly a half hour. Let's see if we can do a little bit better. I mean, I already used up Laser Trident a bit earlier on him, so we don't have that much to work with, and again, I don't know, it's kind of like fighting a faster devil. I mean, he shoots from up high, and he's pretty accurate with those dang Screw Crusher tosses. It's basically I can either dodge or I can hit him, but doing both at the same time, not an easy thing. And when you gotta switch weapons too, that's leaving you open for a hit. Health-wise, we are doing okay, although not anymore. And here comes a boss I haven't even fought yet, my favorite of the Mega Man killers, that being Ballad, Mega Man 4, my favorite of the Game Boy games. Uh-oh, now that we're a little low on health, better get that E-Tank and use it, except you can't use it in the menu. You have to equip it and then use it like it's a special weapon. Did not know that, and it almost cost me. And I was going to switch to Search Snake because I figured that would work on the Ballad Cracker. I think that's what it's called. Oh boy, it's been a while. But you know what? Tornado Blow does way better. Goodbye. We finally got through that stage, and ooh, that was a close one. Unfortunately, we did use an E-Tank, so no achievement for me. Sadness. But with that one out of the way, we can get things set up for next time, because that really was the last traditional stage of the game. from here on out, it's going to be what you'd expect from the final stage of Mega Man. Yeah. We went through the 8 stages before, and you better believe those 8 bosses are going to be back in this one. But there may be a couple other surprises waiting for us next time. Don't worry about filling up your special weapons, Mega. There's a spike pit below, and we are totally going to just take a complete refresh on our lives. So, yeah. I guess I will see you all next time for Wily 4 and our refights.